Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Wednesday, Wonderful Wednesday. So I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today, and we're being guided to do a reading about purpose, mission, service, light work. You work in your mission. What's the reason you've come? And the main reason that you are here is to learn love, to share love with the world, to be a beacon of love, to respond with love, to feel love, and shine that love out of you everywhere you go, to turn on your heart light. But we want to look a little bit deeper into how we can maybe make money doing this, or how we can help as many people as possible, how we can give. So I'm going to bring in the Angel Therapy Oracle cards, the Life Purpose Oracle cards, and the Angels of Abundance to see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the feminine today? And you're being reminded as well that everything you're going through right now, all the things you're experiencing on your twin flame journey is giving you life skills, tools, and resources to shine that light bright. So in other words, when you go through the separation, you learn to connect with self and source. You learn to interpret messages through signs and synchronicities and visions and things you hear, readings, music, things you may overhear. You learn to connect with the way you feel through your body. Everything you go through grows you, and it gives you skills and understanding that you can use to help the world. So remember that too. You might be thinking, what's my purpose, what's my mission? And you're already doing it right now. It's what you're doing today that matters. Being kind, loving, giving, and sharing that light with the world. So we're going to do these cards, and then I'm going to bring in the book. So the message is, look at this. I've got angel bumps. Couldn't get a better message coming out. Light and love. Light and love. He says your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Isn't that beautiful? You do that as a divine feminine because you are the empress. You are a natural nurturer of others, a natural healer and light giver, and a light bringer. And you do that through being very sensitive to energies. You feel what other people feel. You go through what other people go through. You're able to understand with compassion, empathy, and love, which makes you a really good listener, but also a very good speaker. So your purpose, whatever it may be, is to bring divine healing light and love to the world. Now, we all have that mission, but we do it in different ways. For example, it's my mission or purpose to share this healing light and love through words, through this channel, through these readings. You may do it through art or music or animals or, helping animals or being a healer of people. A carer, maybe you are, you're in the profession, medical profession, whatever it is. Okay, you have a mission to help and heal. And to do that through your light and love. And all we really have to do is to turn on our heart light. Now, they are guiding me to another deck. I want to bring in the Love and Light Oracle. Okay, as soon as I turn that card over, I knew I had to bring this in. So your purpose is to bring healing light and love to the world through your light and love. So we've got the gorgeous Love and Light Oracle here. So what do we need to know? So the message coming through is, there's another card I feel that needs to come out there. So the message is on this card here, we've got focus on your blessings. So the way that we share light and love, and you might think, how do I do that then? What do I do? The first and most important thing is to focus on your blessings. It says, yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. And that's from 2 Corinthians. So look what she's doing there. She's sending love out into the world. So you're being reminded that what you give, you receive. And when you give from the heart, without the need for anything back or without an agenda, when you give from a genuine place, you will always receive in magical ways, beautiful blessings. So God is saying to you, you will be enriched in every way. And when you are enriched in every way, body, mind, heart, and soul, you can be generous always. Which means you can be generous with your time, your energy, because you're going to feel healthy, you're going to feel loved, supported, protected. You want to give that light to the world. So focus on your blessings because that puts you into a state of peace and a state of power. We've got retreat from the outside world. So sometimes the way that we share our light and love is by going within so we can reconnect with ourself and source to have more to give. So again, this is about filling up your own cup first, so you can then overflow it to the world. And he says, the rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. So whatever you go through, the challenges in your life, the rain, the snow, the storms, they come to you to water you, to give you what you need, so you grow and heal and evolve. And sometimes when we go through the separation, when we retreat from the outside world, when we don't have contact with our twin, it's when we are being given the most support, the most power, because we connect with source and bathe in divinity. Says his coming is as brilliant as the sunrise. His coming. So you might be thinking about when your twin is coming to you, it's going to be as brilliant as the sunrise. And you're being guided to know that. But this is also when you connect with God, Jesus, the higher power, your angels, you feel that everything is coming to you and it feels as wonderful as a sunrise at the start of a brand new day. The amazingness of who you are. And you leave a trail of love as you walk the earth, like Jesus did. Oh Lord, what a variety of things you have made. In wisdom you have made them all. So it's about noticing all the blessings, all the joy, all the beauty in life, the world. God created those things for you to enjoy and bathe in, to revel in, to have in your life, to have these wonderful experiences and many things. And another way we can share love and light, or we can be more in our own energy, is to use crystals. So some of you watching are really into your crystals. You know, you may call yourselves crystal healers because you like to use crystals in your practices to enhance power. You know, George really loves his crystals. You know, he loves using them, sharing them, you know, using them when he's doing Reiki or other things that he does, and they bring power in. You know, I love crystals. I love wearing crystals. I love having them around, but I'm not really switched on to, you know, the things that they can do because it's not really my calling. You know, you may be called, look how the sun's just come out, very bright. This is because we're talking about service and helping the world and really serving God. And crystals are something that's been given to you. It's a resource. It's a natural resource that you can use to bring in power, to help the world and help others. So your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. You know, even if you don't pay much attention to crystals, like me, you know, I just know what I like. And it's not like I'm an expert on crystals because that's not my forte. Your forte may be crystals. You may know every single crystal there is and everything they do, and that's your power. So you can help, so use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage if you've been given that, even if it's not everything you want to do. You may just want to use crystals to enhance your spiritual power or to bring healing in during, you know, a conversation or something else. And we've got school. So you're being reminded that we're all in a big school. Life is really a school. And we come here to learn. We also come here to teach. So we are students and teachers in this big school, the school of life, or I like to call it the Hogwarts of the earth. You know, we've come down here to learn, and the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So what this means is whatever you're asking about, thinking about, it's connected with learning. It's connected with growth, spiritual growth. It's connected with the way we learn from others and teach too. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go to school. You know, we've all been to school in some way before we woke up spiritually, but we all do realise in some way that we are still learning and growing all throughout our lives. That doesn't stop because we never get it done. There's always more to learn and always more to understand. So we're always in a school of life. And in a way, when we, you know, achieve something or we finish a chapter in our lives, we're given a new lesson, a new schedule, a new task that brings in more learning. Isn't that powerful? So we are teachers and students. We learn from each other and we help each other to grow. And you and your twin flame are each other's greatest teachers. So you are a student of them and they are a student of you. And you teach them and they teach you. So the answer that you're seeking, whether it's about your purpose or it's about your twin flame journey, union, it all involves going to school, teaching and learning from the things we experience each other and the situations we are in. We've also got mediumship, because some of you really do have, a powerful gift to connect with the spirit realm, to do mediumship. You've got the earthly realm where we all are, and then there's many other realms. So for me, for example, I connect directly with the angelic realm. And you've got the spirit realm, which is separate from that or to that. And Archangel Azrael is really the angel who's in charge of connecting you with the spirit realm. So if you want to work with loved ones who've passed over, and we all have the ability to do that, whether you want to connect with your loved ones or the loved ones of others to help and bring light and love and support and peace into their minds and hearts, then Archangel Azrael will guide you. And Archangel Michael will protect you. So you're only connecting with the highest love and light. And mediumship is a very powerful thing, but we have to channel the energy correctly. Otherwise, our body sometimes can't handle it. We find that if we're connecting with the spirit realm and we're not really shielding ourselves properly, we may put on excess weight because it's a buffer. It's like a comfort blanket. It's protection. But if you call on Archangel Azrael and maybe even Jesus, but Archangel Azrael and Archangel Michael, they will act as that buffer, so it won't affect your weight. And it says you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So we all have that power, but it's about connecting with the energy the right way. Because your loved ones and your angels and your guides would never give you anything that would cause you pain or hurt, or cause pain or hurt to the world. Anything else is coming from ego. It's coming from a darker place. And in the spirit realm, when we pass over, we leave the ego behind. So there is no ego. All that's left is love and blessings and lessons. So if you're being guided to help others by connecting with loved ones, there's many ways you can do it, whether you want to channel the energy, whether you want to write things down. You can connect, like I created the messages from the other side deck and the Divine Masculines and Spirit Oracle to bring in messages of love from the other side, to bring in beauty and light, and to bring in peace. And you may experience things in a physical way or an emotional way, connecting with loved ones. So we have to make sure we are shielded so we can handle the energy. And mediumship is a great way of, showing the world that you have this psychic power, that you are connected with love and light, and you're doing it from a place of God. And base chakra, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So the way we share love and light is by focusing on positivity and by describing our life and our situation in a positive way. Because we understand on this journey that thoughts become things, that our words have power, and they really do determine the outcome of what we want. So we learn how to respond with love instead of reacting in fear. We learn how to understand and observe our journey instead of allowing it to affect us. We learn how to not take things personally. So we see things in a higher way. And that's the base of who we are. So the base chakra is about realizing your power. It has power. You have power. You are a creator because God created you in his image as a creator. And you can use your own I am presence or your own I am energy to create your dreams. And we've also got successful funding. So if you're thinking, well, I really want to do mediumship, or I really want to share my light and love with the world, how do I do that? You'll be given what you need. Successful funding, because God is your source. It says your idea, whatever it is you want to do. Okay, your idea is divinely guided. Like I knew way before I went full-time on YouTube, I wanted to be full-time on YouTube. And I knew it was something I was being guided to do. But for a long time, my ego held me back. Because it was saying, what if you can't pay the bills? What if it goes wrong? What if blah, blah, blah? And it held me back for a long time. But I also know that I was learning and growing during that time. So it was all in divine time. So it happened, I left and pursued this at the right time for me. and then I received the successful funding. It will be the same for you. What I did was moonlighted. So I did my job and I did my channel on the side. That's what Sandra does right now from World Illuminator 11. She does a job and she does a channel on the side until the time is right to do it full time. And it's not even when it's when you've got what you need, because you always have what you need. It's when we take the leap, when we are guided to, and we actually feel it's the right time to follow through on that. So your idea, whatever it is, it could be writing a book. It could be sharing something through YouTube, or starting a blog or a vlog, or doing something on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook. But whatever your idea is, it's divinely guided, and it will be supported, because it's supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. So in other words, the angels aren't going to give you ideas that you can't follow through on because of material things, because God is your source and you'll be provided for. Do not allow money concerns, material concerns, to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships and other investments are available to help you. So in other words, the way will be made so that you can share your light and love with the world. An exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Now, exercise, you might think about physical exercise, which really does help, going for walks, maybe doing a run or something you love to do. But for me, this is more about spiritual exercises like gratitude. Gratitude is the greatest multiplier of all. When we count our blessings and we focus on them, we have more blessings to be grateful for. Using affirmations, because they lift our energy up and help us to focus on the positive. And remember, we're being guided to be positive, because that helps us to leave a trail of love as we walk the earth, and to breathe and use meditation and pray and raise our vibration and operate more in the now. So the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise and spiritual practices too. And they're saying a good night's sleep, drinking water, eating a healthy diet, making sure you're having what you need when you need it. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Because if you feel like something's a chore, you won't do it every day or every other day or when you're being guided to do it. Make it fun. It's like you think, I've got to write my gratitude again. Think of the magic that comes from that. That's why The Magic by Rhonda Byrne is such a great book to read, because it makes you see gratitude in a whole new way. You think you're grateful until you read The Magic, and then you realise, whoa, I'm not actually grateful at all. I need to change that right now. And we start by seeing things in this higher way. And then we start noticing as we do the daily exercises, whether they are spiritual or physical, that we have all this energy and love and power within to share with the world. So light and love. Beautiful. So everything is being revealed to you at the exact right time. And you have loved ones around you in heaven who are also guiding you what to do. It feels like they are saying to you, I approve of what you're doing. And the message today is forgive yourself. Really powerful. Forgive yourself. So forgiveness is a really powerful tool because it brings in what we need at the right time. It allows us to release all the baggage and the burdens and the emptiness sometimes we have inside. So we're filled with peace. Ultimately, all the resentments that you hold boomerang inward and become self-anger, which percolates to the surface and seeps into your daily life. The great late Wayne Dyer, kind of said it was like holding a hot coal. So when you are holding on to resentment and blame and all these things, the hot coal is burning you. It's going into you. It's not hurting the other person or the situation. It's hurting you. And when you hurt you, it has an impact on your own life. And that hot coal is going into you, creating toxins and pain and struggle. So you want to let that go. And this is another reason why it's an interesting and important to exercise or do daily gratitude or blessings, because it will release that resentment and energy. Says these feelings can blind you to the everyday joys that await you in your world. So there's always blessings around you and things to be grateful for. Some days we see them very easily, other days we don't. We have to look harder, but they're always there. For this reason, we angels are continuously guiding you to forgive and release the harmful build-up of resentment in your body and in your mind. This is the ultimate detox that brings you everything you seek: more energy, clearer focus, a greater ability to concentrate, renewed playfulness, love and money. You name it, the rewards of forgiveness occur as quickly as light floods a room when a lamp is switched on. Powerful. So to share your light and love, you just may need to forgive yourself. Because forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves, because most of the time when we're blaming our twin or we're blaming other things, we have to look within. Nothing can affect us, hurt us or annoy us or trigger us really without our own say-so, without our permission. So we have to forgive ourselves for allowing ourselves to be hurt in that way or triggered in that way through our vulnerability. And it's really the inner child that's craving more. You're much too hard on yourself, beloved one. You believe that perfection is a requirement of being valued, yet you're entirely lovable as you stumble, learn, grow and move on. That's why the most important act of forgiveness are the ones you direct inward. When you learn to lovingly embrace every part of yourself, the spark within you beams so brightly. It's like a searchlight, healing and attracting others who benefit from your warmth and wisdom. So this really goes with share your light and love with the world. Shine bright. Release the resentment you have towards yourself today. Let go of any guilt or self-reproach and bathe yourself in much deserved love. So self-love is the key. And the thought for today is, I forgive myself. And this is really where the Ho'oponopono prayer comes in, when we look in the mirror and we really look into our eyes and we say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And it has a healing effect on ourselves and a ripple effect on the world. And that, when we accept ourselves, who we are in this moment, it's awesome. So I forgive myself and accept that who I am is awesome. I grant myself the same unconditional love that God and the angels give to me. And I revel in the delicious feeling of cherishing myself. What a beautiful message that is. So cherish yourself today and you'll have more light and love to share. Amazing message. So beautiful here, because it's saying to you, use exercises to increase your value, your energy and your manifestation abilities. And these exercises may be, things that bring in money too, like gratitude, focusing on your blessings, bring money in, bring things to you, focusing on things that help others, being kind, gentle in the school of life, remembering that positive thoughts create positive things, and using crystals to uplift your energy, and knowing that you can help the world. And we've got mediumship to bring in messages of love from heaven. So before I go, I want to bring a message to you from the other side. So what do your loved ones in heaven want to say today? So quite a few messages coming through. So your loved ones in heaven, whomever they may be, are saying the song that you keep hearing is from me. So they may be giving you messages through music today. And thank you for taking care of things. So they are happy and grateful that you took care of things when they passed. That could be arranging things for the funeral, sorting things out. And balance work and play, because life is to be enjoyed and tasted. I love that one. So make sure you're getting enough rest and you're getting enough play in your life, as well as working for what you want. And I visited you in a dream. So our loved ones tend to come to us in dreams because they don't want to scare us. There's all this kind of misconception out there of what ghosts are and the way that loved ones come to us. And usually it's a dream because it's somewhere we feel safe. Thank you for keeping my memory alive. So you may be talking about this person, you may have pictures around about this person. You are keeping this person with you and, taking them with you everywhere you go, because you're the legacy that they've left behind. And I am always with you. And that's how you're keeping their memory alive. and I'm helping you in ways that I'm allowed. So everything, remember, is for God's plan and in God's timing and for God's will. So in ways that they are allowed, they are helping you. And I approve. So whatever it is, they approve, whether it's what you're doing, what you want to do, maybe it's something connected with your twin, I approve. And it happened the way that it needed to be. So never feel guilty for the way, a loved one passed over, or thinking you could have done something different or more, because everything happened the way it was meant to, for growth and learning on all sides of the coin. For you, for them, and all the people that were affected by them and you and this life. So take that into your day today. And remember, the reason you've come here is to share love, to be a beacon of love and light, and to share that world, that light and love with the world. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.